There's an island across the sea, beautiful Kaua'i, beautiful Kaua'i. And it's calling, yes, it's calling to me. Beautiful Kaua'i, beautiful Kaua'i. In the midst of Fern Grotto, Mother Nature made her home, and the falls of Wailua, where lovers often roam. So I'll return to my isle across the sea. Beautiful Kaua'i, beautiful Kaua'i, beautiful Kaua'i, beautiful Kaua'i. O Nani o Kaua'i, beautiful Kaua'i. Beautiful Kaua'i.
for playing one of my favorite songs. Yeah, so.
Well, we're doing something different today. Have you noticed? It's a birthday. Happy birthday to all of us. How many years?
8!
How many years more?
Infinity. Yeah, so what's interesting about this year, too, is last year we were in the middle of the pandemic and we couldn't have any of you in here. And this year we have like a combination because we have some stuff on video and some stuff live in the room. So we are coming out of it.
Yeah, we were saying last year we had just started to be allowed to have some people in here. And then we went to Sacred Journey, which is like half of Sacred Earth. I always call them Sacred Earth Choir, which is always like half of Kaua'i. So, so we had to make a decision whether or not to just live with them, and so we did. And then this year we made the decision to have our family, our ohana, everybody back in the room, kind of, almost. Almost.
So we are going to invite Charles to come back up. He's our little tech man here. And
he's everything, man.
Saber Kauka could not be with us today, but she did record a blessing for us. So I would like us all to just enjoy her blessing.
Eight makahiki, e walu makahiki. So we're celebrating that. All right. Maikai, makokau. Aloha mai kako o wau no Sabralo anakauka nohoma lihu e Kaua'i. I greet you with this chant that speaks of Kaua'i as we celebrate e walu makahiki, the 8th birthday of the Center for Spiritual Living on Kaua'i. How lucky we are to have you here. Mahalo. Ea e kala makahiki na kahiki mai aloha kupunaye ku kahali ai kali awai kini waiale hale molale eia e na puale mo kihana kamawai lualani ua vehi he vehi he ia aloha aloha ku'one hana ue. Aloha no, aloha e. Mano kalani po, aloha e. Aloha no, aloha e. Mano kalani po, aloha e. And to all of you, and especially to Reverend Rita and Reverend Patrick, mahalo nui for all your good work. Mahalo I ko loko maikai no Kaua'i for all of your good work on Kaua'i, a me ka honua mauliola, and all over the world. Mahalo.
Ready for
But then he's going to do that again.
Yeah. Okay. Just don't worry. We're not scripted or anything.
It's always that last rehearsal.
Okay, so let's just take a moment then to continue this beautiful centering and light our peace candle. Patrick, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's just center in. Allow this time to just remember that peace starts where? Within. Absolutely.
And so peace is. Yeah. Just do it. Okay, so yeah.
So now we're going to talk a little fundraising, right?
We want to let you know where we're at. Yay. So this is where we're at.
I'm sorry, I'm over here. I'm feeling a little
because
claustrophobic.
we have one more film to show you. So
yes. So we started out with infinity. How much? 8,888.88. Thank you. And so, without further ado, yesterday we went to infinity, but today and last night we went beyond. And so, read it. Yes, we are $222 and something away from 10 blessed grand. Do I hear 100? I got that's one. We're going twice. That's three. No. So here's what's really great, and we just already got some messages that people were going online right now because they want to go on the wall because all the names go in today, and they're over there on the wall. And
not all of them, though, are there?
No, there's about 30 more to go on this wall. So it's going to be a wonderful Roseanne Jones experience who's been putting these names on daily as we order them and get them in. So people online, thank you. People in this room, thank you. And tonight, the good news is you'll never have to see me on Facebook again with the endless messages of this fundraiser. And that is it. So congratulate us all. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I'm so proud of us. Yeah, well, I'm so proud of us. And the thing about this fundraiser is we're here after, I think a year ago, how scary it was at times with not knowing what to do with this thing called the pandemic and getting phone calls all the time going, you still here? You know, and people go, they didn't exactly say it like that, but I always use a voice, you know. So, but the thing of it is that all of a sudden Rita and I, we were talking about our ohana and our family, and it's because of things like this and daring to reach out and say, you know, in a spiritual way, help! No, then what happened was we're together as we are navigating out of this. And I am just beyond any of this, even though this is lovely. Beyond this, my heart is so full for all of us on this birthday that we are all responsible for. So thank you, and more and more and more.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have a treat for you that's put together by Melissa Mojo, and it's our 8 years.
Oh, could we? I can do it actually. This lights, the lights
we'll
off.
turn the lights off. And feel free to sing along because you know some of these songs.
Yeah, the light, just so that the glare's not.
Jeremy and Amy did our backup for this.
Thank you. And sing along with it. This is like the Sound of Music sing along without the Sound of Music.
Love thy neighbor.
Jeremy and Amy.
You've got to love thyself. Say you've got to give them your helping hand now. Love thy neighbor and love thyself.
The hotel asking
Say you've got
aloha.
to give them your helping hand.
Bookstore.
Reach out your hand. Seeing this reality.
Church in a box.
Say what we've got is unity, yeah. Family roots grow like a tree.
Grow like a tree, yeah.
Not just blood and relation.
Practitioner.
Children of every nation
Of all creation.
come together and rejoice.
Use your heart as your voice.
Unity.
Everybody.
Unity.
That's signing the lease for this place. More fundraising. Michael McCary. Chairs. Floors being put in here. Steve, up. Our first workshop with 2 people. I'm the narrator. Christmas concert during the pandemic. Santa Patrick.
Love thy neighbor. You've got to love thyself. You've got to give them your helping hands now.
Reach out your hand.
See it is reality.
Yes, indeed.
Say what we've got. is
Don't tell me I won't do anything to fundraise.
Family roots grow like a
When we first got here.
Grow like a tree, yeah.
not just family relations, children of every nation
Of all creation.
come together and rejoice.
Rejoice, use your heart as your voice.
Sacred Journey, very first one. 8 now.
Unity family.
Practitioner class. Whoa.
It is reality.
Practitioners will do anything as well. Bazaar last year.
Like a tree.
Dance.
Grow like a tree, yeah.
The name's not even
Just
on
blood
it yet.
and relation. Children of every nation
Of all creation.
come together and
Women's
rejoice.
Rejoice, use your heart as your voice.
Labyrinth.
I don't know how that picture
I don't
got in
know.
there. He's gonna kill me.
In between our talks. Steven! Rita. Oh. Jonathan. Friday, yes. The kids.
There's more. Don't think it's over.
But now we all know this song coming up. Look at those. Beautiful. KQ. Labyrinth.
So much trouble in the world.
That was the lemongrass for 4 weeks.
So much trouble in the world.
Oh.
Politicians keep on fighting. Don't you think it's time
Clean up
for
day.
uniting? Politicians keep on fighting. Don't you think it's time for uniting? No.
Melissa. board duty. Men's group. Oh, look at it.
Whether you're living in the city or across the deep blue sea, sharing Mother Earth, it must be our priority. Loving, living, manifesting in this reality. Listen to the message of Robert Nesta.
Bowling,
One love,
men's
one heart, one unity.
Beverly Hillbillies.
So much trouble in the world. Away.
I don't know how her family got
My
in this
family
one.
got it.
Oh, Papa John.
Everybody seeking the truth. It's time to tell the youth. Everybody seeking the truth.
Those dresses are becoming very popular with it. Ah, America.
Cleanse my soul.
Wow. Paulo.
Cleanse my soul.
Yeah, when she
That-
first got
oh
here.
my gosh. Ironing's very popular here.
That was my first desk.
Our very first desk. Aspen Aloha. Lemongrass in between there and here.
So much loving in the world. Away, away. So much loving.
Look at all that work we put in here.
Living together
Well,
as one.
you put in here.
Under the golden sun. Living together as one. Under the golden sun. Go for the younger generation. Cleanse my soul. Blow your healing vibration. Cleanse my soul. Blow for the unification. Cleanse my soul. Blow my honey. Cleanse my soul.
Yeah.
Woo!
Lights on. Lights
I'm gonna turn this
on.
over.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charles, for doing that.
Little trip down memory lane
Oh my
for
God,
you
right?
that are new. We've been
I
to the
know.
rodeo.
When Melissa was putting it together, she said, I'm so exhausted from all this. Well, 8 years is a long time, right? And
And it
there's
was-
even more than that, so
Right.
that's what's
But we
so-
didn't want it to turn into the wedding albums that people come over and go, watch the wedding album. I mean, look. And you're like, oh, that's good.
Okay.
Another picture of the hors d'oeuvres.
All right, so
Okay.
I'm going to do this a little different today. I'm going to do it the way my mentor used to do it. I want you to tell me in one sentence, and you can all say it all together, why you are here today, why you come here to CSL Kauai. Just
Just
let
say
it out.
so? Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Because
Yes,
when
yes,
it's the
yes,
most
yes,
important,
yes,
because
yes,
you're
yes,
singing.
yes. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Ron Stover. That's a good
What did
reason
he
too.
say?
He said he comes here for Ron Stover.
Oh.
So what I know is that we are just all amazing and magnificent, and I am so grateful. And I'm so grateful as I watch this video for the people that have even just passed through here for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They might have passed to the other side. They might have decided this wasn't the place for them. All these different things, and the people that are still here. It's just all one story, and it's just perfect, and it's God expressing, and I am grateful. So thank you,
Yes.
everyone.
And people
Yes.
online too, it's amazing. We were going through different names and just going through a lot of reminiscing, right? And there are people, and they're watching right now, that started like the very first day they were on vacation here. We knew them there, and they met us here, and they've stayed with us through everything that we have been working through for 8 years, and it's just, wow. Yeah,
Amazing.
powerful.
All right, so
Oh, was that your what is science of
yeah,
mind?
that was my what a size of mine.
Guess what?
We're in the moment today.
Who's here for the first time and wondering what is going on? Whew, nobody. Goodness. But I bet you there's new people. I bet you that there's new people online though, because we know that because we watch the stats, and we watch where you all come from. You're all over the United States, and it's wonderful. So, I think what we should do is tell them what we know about them first. You are magnificent. You are, and we know that about you because why? Now you guys could practically, because we know it about ourselves.
See?
Yeah, we
You can do
recognize
this
you
now.
from that. So I don't get in any more trouble between Rita and Bob. Let's put our hands on our hearts, and you at home, go ahead. Yeah, you too. And let's say it together. I am magnificent. Now look to your left, to your right. I don't care where you look. Let somebody know how magnificent they are. You're magnificent.
magnificent.
You are magnificent.
Staying in
You
my
are
body.
magnificent.
You are magnificent. Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes,
are-
yes, yes, yes.
You are. Let me see. You, Sue over there, Sue Cohen. You're magnificent.
Beautiful.
So shall we have our opening magnificent song?
I think you're the opener.
Hold on to me as we go. As we roll down this unfamiliar road. Although this way is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. Trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home.
I know, right here and right now, that we are never alone. Right here, where we are, where you're seated, where I'm standing, where we all are, is that infinite intelligence, that infinite thing called love. That thing that moves through us is the very breath of us. That's how powerful each and every one of us is. And we have come home today, not only the home of CSL Kauai, but the home that is right here, that is nestled in our incredible hearts. That place that is called love. And that is the only home I know that I ever need to speak of. Because each and every one of us is always home. From that place of good, that place of God, that place that needs no name because it is all names. And so with that I say, let's celebrate. Not only celebrate 8 years, but let's celebrate the truth of who and what each of us is in every moment. Love personified. Love. It doesn't even have a definition because it's always expanding, always changing. But the one foundation is always love that carries us like a magic carpet ride through life, beyond it. Wow. And so with that, I just say yes. Let's have at it. Yes, life is here. Life is now. Life is to be celebrated. Every single breath. And wherever this global planet is right now, it is always backed by love. And with that, I just say yes, and I get out of the way and let it be so. As together we affirm together as one, and so it is.
Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. Trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Thank you. Mahalo, Luis.
So we're
Kyle.
going to invite the beautiful Roseanne Jones up here. And for those of you, I just wanted to let you know, I told the people while we were praying in today, is Roseanne has been with us, well, she says 1 week after the beginning.
And Rob.
And Rob also. And she was in our first practitioner class and on our first board of trustees, and she came on to be on it again. That's the kind of person she is. Anyway, but she's going to lead us in our meditation today. Thank you, Roseanne. Is this yours or mine?
That's my mask.
Oh, all right. Get that.
They're everywhere. Oh.
It has a life
we're
of
a
its
little
own.
tightly squeezed in here today.
It has a life of its own.
Oh, happy birthday, everybody. Congratulations, because as a community, we built this center. I have a seed thought as we go into that quiet time. And the seed thought is by one of those most amazing creative forces that's ever been, and that's not our Reverend Patrick. It's Michelangelo. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Enjoy your quiet time. the greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. And knowing the truth that there is only one power, one source of everything. And that power, that source, that entity that I may call God, choose whatever we want to call it, but that God is that power that's working in and through each of us at every moment. And I know that power is limitless. So let us push forward. Let us aim higher and higher, knowing that this God, this universal intelligence, responds to our beliefs. Let's not choose just to get by, or that's what we'll achieve, is just getting by. And what I know is that more good and more gifts are within our reach, and let's reach out and embrace them. And I declare right now that we can reach out and accept perfect health in all ways. And right here and right now, I declare that we can reach out and accept and bring into our lives loving and satisfying relationships, starting with our relationship with ourselves. And I know that we all can reach out for abundance in every aspect of our lives, financial, but also in the gifts that flow in and through our lives and go back out into the world. And I know that we can all reach out and achieve higher creative purposes, following the dreams that are within us, and following those dreams and expressing through creativity in any way. An abundance of wonderful rewards are right here for us to open our arms up and to accept. Let us stand together and accept all of these wonderful rewards and blessings from that universal spirit that resides in each of us. And I am so grateful to my very core, knowing and understanding that this universal spirit, this thing I call God, works in and through us as us. And in saying that, I release my word into that law that always says yes, as we affirm together. And so it is.
Aku ikaina Elohim maina va'a Pai aku ikaina Wahana ike aluia Kaua'i ke aluia. Ua hana I ke aluia. E holomua I ke aluia. I ke I ka hoe, I ka hoe, I ke I ke I ka hoe, I ka hoe, I ke E lau lima puka ko, E lau lima ka ko, a holono. I ka hoe, I ka hoe, I ke I ke I ka hoe, I ka hoe, I ke Just play that drum. I ke I ka hoe, I ka hoe, I ke One more time. I ke I ka hoe, I ka hoe, I ke I ke
That was beautiful, right?
Yes,
Thank you, Kyle.
always.
I really chose that song for today for many reasons, because we've all paddled together for 8 years. So that
Exactly.
is an amazing, amazing thing. I think I'm going to move this over just a little bit. And Jonathan, is something wrong?
Hi, Rita. I am so happy to be here.
Haven't been here for
For
a
a
while.
whole lot of years, you might say, I've been expecting. But I always made sure I never expect too much. Sat around on my potential. But now that I've heard this news, it's released all these possibilities. And all I gotta do is choose. I want it all. I want it all. I want the whole human experience in a ball. I want it all. I want the revelations and the elations. I want every known human sensation. I want to be Scarlet O'Hara, Joan of Arc, Lauren Bacall. I want it all.
You know, you haven't been here for a while. This is where I give my talk.
I
so
know, but I just had to say happy birthday. Thank you so
thank you.
much.
I really totally appreciate it. So I think I'm going to get on with what I do. Now, this one I don't even know. Trishana?
I've been sitting here making decisions just like you have.
Give up.
So the thing that I did was to make myself a list. I put what I want from life on this side and what I don't want over here. It was quite a bout, but I worked it out, and now the answer's very clear. I want it career, kids large and small. I want it all. I want a quiet, simple life and some glory. And Steven Spielberg filming my first story. I want to be Gloria Steinem, Donna Summer, Annie Hall.
I want to be Katharine Hepburn, Gal Gadot, Jerry Hall.
I want to be Mother Teresa, Sally Ride, Lucille Ball. I want it all.
Wow.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh no, my friends, there's no two ways to slice it. You must choose, my friends. And there are things you gain and some you lose, my friends. Some truly lovely things.
Like what?
Like an overtone of romance, an element of surprise. The things any grown-up, practical woman gives up if she's wise. I want it all.
Oh, yeah.
I want it all.
Oh, yeah.
If there's a rise up to the top and then a fall, I want it all. Don't try to tell me that I can't have my druthers. I'll be a mother who is also a mother.
I want to know that I can find inside me anyone I need.
I want to be Donna McKechnie.
Donna Summer.
Donna Reed.
I want to be Margaret Sanger.
Margaret Thatcher, Margaret Mead.
I want it all. I want it all. I want to find a way to break through every wall. I want it all. I want Tahiti.
I want a Grammy.
I want lasagna.
I want a pedicure.
I want chocolate.
I want a Learjet.
I want a string bikini.
I want a Nobel Prize.
I want to see the Northern Lights.
I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I could get into this.
Me too.
I know. I'm working on it. All right. It's coming. All right. I didn't really say that, but yes, I did. I did. And why not? Right? So if you're not familiar with that song, or it comes from a musical called Baby, and it was written by Dave Shire and Richard Maltby. They wrote the lyrics, and it came out during the early 80s, right as the women's movement is going out. And it's about I just want you to have the background. It's about three couples having a baby, and they each come from different aspects of life. And the whole thing is their journey to having their babies be born. So why did I pick this song? I'm definitely far from having a baby, but I hope not anyway. But this song, to me, I've sung it before at various times. It just tells us that, and the musical does that too, that we can have it all. We don't have to make compromises. We have to make choices, but we don't have to make choices that compromise us. We have to choose, because we work with a power in this universe that works by the power of choice and the power of our decision moving into action, right? So to me, this whole song, that's what it's about. It's like, don't compromise, just have it all if that's what you want. Have it all. And I loved Roseanne's quote that went along with this too, about Michelangelo's quote about how, we aim too low. And I think that's where we are right now with CSL Kauai. I think we had the pandemic this last year and a half, and it's interesting because we were on like a plateau, sort of, and the pandemic gave us like an excuse to kind of take a breath and stay at a plateau. And although we kept thinking, we have to move out of here, we have to move to, because it's getting to, and it's getting too crowded. We need more space. We need more this. We need more that. We were like flowing out the doors. And, right? And so then that happened. And it kind of, but we weren't moving with it. We were just saying we need it. I want it all. There's a difference between saying I want it and becoming the thing we want. It's a big difference of saying, you can say you want it forever and ever and a day, and we're gonna stay wanting it. So we have to become the thing that we keep saying that we want. So it's interesting because yesterday, it was like so perfect. My granddaughter, who is 11 years old, and she's been studying voice with me for about a year now on Zoom, and her parents were in Salt Lake, and they took her to a Kristen Chenoweth concert. And I know, right? And I was like jealous. There were whole people there without their masks, sitting out. It was outside though. And they sent me a picture of her face. And her face, it was a face of someone much older than her years who was saying, I want that. And I said it to her dad. I said, yeah. He said, she says she's going to take that Tony away from Kristen Chenoweth. She's going to take it right out of her hands. And I was like, yeah, we're all like that when we're kids. We have like this thing that we want to do, and then like stuff happens to some of us, not all of us, and we're told this, and we're told that, and we're told this, and we're told that. And it happens to us as adults too. And our dream starts to get crushed, and it gets smaller and smaller, and we start to, compromise. But we don't have to do that. And I pray for that for my granddaughter, and her parents are really supportive, that she'll have that opportunity to just go for it all. What the hell? What can happen, right? We're done with those days where we tell people you have to do this because it's practical. We're done with those days. We have to be done with those days. So my knowing for CSL Kauai, and Patrick and I have been working on this, on our dream of what we see, like, do we have a consciousness as a congregation big enough to have that property that we keep talking about, and to build this, what we are is a healing center. We are healers. We all are healers. And our lives can become better and better and better. We don't have to compromise. We can have it all. And if it's health that we want, health is here. It's here. We already have it. Abundance is already here. We just have to accept it. And it's all about acceptance. That's what our great teacher Ernest Holmes said. It's not about wanting it. It's about taking it and accepting it. There's nothing that we really have to create. We have to accept it and then walk as if it were already true. And I don't know if you noticed the little lily pond I made. Okay, so the story about that is I got turned on to it by Kelly and Jeanette. And Jeanette gave me a bunch of stuff from her garden, and I made some that are around our yard. And I thought, I didn't know that much about lilies, so the first thing that happened is it bloomed for 3 days, and it started to sink down into the water. And I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I killed the lily, And I'm like trying to prop it up, and it's like between the leaves so it'll stand up straight. And I'm like, okay, I better go Google this. So I Google it, and I find out that that's what lilies do. They go under the water. And then the very next moment, the very next day, a new one came up. So can we be like that? Can we, like, if we feel stuff dragging us down, just always know that there's something new being born? And I think during this pandemic, we might have felt, like a lot of us, not all of us, that something was holding us back. We don't have to let us hold us back. We've proved it at CSL Kauai because we actually have grown more during this pandemic between people watching us online and abundance and it was such a great testament to know that we were needed here, that people were willing to reach into their pockets and sustain us financially when I don't know, a lot of people, maybe they weren't even hardly sustaining themselves, but they felt that they needed this enough. And I just know that the reason I put that lily garden out there is because that's what I picture. I picture a property with a beautiful pond on it and lily gardens all over the place. But where am I going to start? I don't have that right now. So I got to start. That's what I'm talking about, starting where we are, because that inspires me. That makes me say, it's happening, and then I can picture it. So you do have to take action and you might not be able to take the big action of whatever it is in your life, but just know this, that when you do take that action, that you have a power behind you that's pushing you through whatever it is you think you need to go through, that you just need to reach and realize that you have it all. You have it all. You don't have to want it all. You have it all. So say it with me. I have it all. Again. I have it. I have it all. I have it all. If there's a rise up to the top, there is no fall. I have it all. Don't try to tell me that I can't have my druther. I'll be a mother who is also a mother.
I want to know that I can find inside me anything I need.
I want to be Joe Dispenza,
Greta Thunberg.
Oprah Winfrey.
Deepak Chopra.
How about Ruth Doobie? I have it
all. I have it all. And now we found a way to break through every wall and have it all. I am love.
I am beauty.
I am joy.
I am peace.
I am wholeness.
I am wisdom.
I am abundance.
I am harmony.
I am cosmic consciousness.
Yes, you are. I have it all. We have it all. We have it all. We have it all. Now you get into it. Thank you, Melissa and Trishana and Jonathan, for your hard work over there. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. You'll have to pull it over yourself.
Wow, you guys having a good time? Yes, happy birthday. Wow, there's been so much excellent, like pre-stuff. I don't even know where I would begin. But I'll find it, right? I want it all. I don't want it really all, but I want to be able to know that I have the choice to have whatever it is that serves my life and serves this planet and serves the Ohana and serves a lot of people. So, in 2013, I want to show you, and you've probably seen this, this is a postcard that was made in probably February, before we even moved here. And it says, Centers for Spiritual Living coming to Kauai. You don't know it, but we're coming to Kauai. And it says this is the best part of it. Celebration services begin July 7th, 2013, and classes begin in April. We're coming to Kauai, but I don't know where we're going to do those classes, and I haven't a clue where that celebration is going to be, but we dated it, and we acted as if it were already done. Yeah, you're welcome. And thank you. Yes, I know you do. There's a lot of people that were there on that first day, and it's never easy coming to an island because being not always spiritual beings, we're human beings, so we like to go prove yourself first, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to partake. That's only a small group of people for 3 years. I knew that because I started a studio in New Mexico. And the first bit of advice I got was, just play it cool. We're just going to check you out for a couple of years to see if what? If I'm worthy? Pretty much. Last week we said with earnest tones, we said, all the power of the universe is with you. Feel it, know it, and then act as though it were true. And boy, this is exactly what we did. We acted as though it were true. And this week was very interesting because it seemed like there was a little theme going on. It's about thinking too small. People that I would run into, they would say, everything is going fine, but I feel like I'm thinking small. I need to think bigger. And it's not only bigger like in space, you know, that's not what it's bigger here. It's bigger in our lives. It's bigger in our relationships. And so I was thinking of some of these questions that we can all ponder. That doesn't mean we answer out loud. It just means we ponder. But then I am the one up here now, aren't I? How big can we think? That is an incredible question to ask oneself. How big? And big is different for everyone. You know, what I want and how this new vision for this center is coming along, it's really big. It's like a new thought village. You're in on a little secret. I got an incredible guidance. A new thought village, because I'm not sure everyone really understands how important a new thought is. What did our friend David, is it David White, said what? Stop the old conversations. Stop the old conversations. I know nobody in this room does that. But the reason that we're doing old conversations is that's how we communicate. Because we're leaving off where we just had our conversation the last time we were together. And so there's an opportunity to start a new dialogue, a new conversation. How much good can we allow in our lives? Oh, as much as you want and choose to. And then we think that that is, don't we kind of think, well, isn't that logical? Until we start to do it. And then we do, and we get in our way, and we stumble on ourselves, and that's perfectly fine too. I was in a session the other day, and I was talking to somebody, and I said, you know, the idea, what do you do with the setbacks? I said, how do you know they're setbacks? Setbacks. Are you kidding? I've had so many setbacks that have put me forward like a place I've never known. The cosmic shuffle, baby. 2 back, 1 front, you know, and then obviously, there you go. New dance, cosmic shuffle. Is there, that'll be next week, but. Is there a limit to our good? The answer is always no. Do we limit our good at times? Yes. And I believe it's for 2 reasons, and I've said it for years now. It's because we believe all the good in the world, sometimes for them and for them and for them, and maybe not for us. And that's okay. There's no reason to go underneath a rock because your self-worth isn't all plummeting into the universal flow. You are already perfect. I'm already perfect. I can think as big as I want, but sometimes I'm going to let you know I get scared. Ooh. I get scared because it's big. It's bigger than I had thought, but no bigger than this. When I got on a plane and said, she goes, here's your postcards. Aloha. I was scared. But I didn't want to act like it because, hi, I'm here. And no, you can't even do that, man. Authenticity. Authenticity. And is there a limit to our good? No. What stops us from receiving our good? It's because, as I've said many other times too, I am afraid of getting disappointed. I'm afraid of getting so excited about the bigness of my life that I scare myself back down. Which brings me into my balloon metaphor for today. Look at all these balloons. You know balloons represent life and death, actually. If you look it up in the world of Google. Yeah, today we're celebrating what? Birth. Celebrate. Wow. The aliveness. And then a tradition in our family, when my brother was when he transitioned and when my father and when a whole list of everyone decided to go to another party somewhere else, we always had the thing of letting go of the balloons And we would always, and it was such a beautiful sight because people were like, and when my mom went, it was like, bye, Katie, bye. It was such a beautiful tradition until then somebody told me that I was killing the birds. But before that, which I, can I tell you what a buzzkill that was at the memorial? There's nothing better than a celebration. And did you know you're killing the birds? Well, yeah, I'll get to that after my mother, who just died. But I'm not bitter and I'm not holding on to it. But I want to tell you about balloons. So here's the thing. I thought, what does it remind me of? So red is a passion color. So here's the deal. Here's a whole package of balloons. I'm not going to hide anything from you. Here's the deal. This balloon is worthless. It does nothing. And that's when we don't take our lives into our own hands, our own responsibility. But what I had to do is I had to pre-do the balloons so I didn't do this to the fresh balloon, which is life sometimes. You ever feel like that in life? I want it all. Watch it. Oh. So I had to do some pre-work. That's what we do in life. We got to kind of stretch it a little bit. We got to stretch our consciousness. We don't just wake up and think, oh, I'm going to just blow a whole bunch of air into my life. No, you go like this. You practice. So this is what we do. I got an idea. I got an idea. It's getting a little scary. Oh, yeah. No, I can do this, really. Really? Do you have the money? You got the faith? So then what you do is you take your break and you breathe and you say, I am God, I'm the breath that, watch this. What if I pop? What if I'm disappointed? What happens if I'll do it later? Right? Until you say, I love this. It was a wise woman I was speaking with. I said, what are you going to do when you blow it and you blow it? Then you get around some people and they're like, and I go, what's wrong? It's going to pop. But that's what they're doing when they pop the spirit. Are you going to be able to do that? I don't know, man. It's a pretty big thing. Property. That's a lot of, I don't know about that. So they go, and then you go, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. Then you look at your checkbook. I think you get the point. But what I know is it's like the little and you can just hold it where it's at. Just hold yourself where it's at. And then a little bit you go, I'm not as scared as I was yesterday. That'll be enough for now. It's like the little kid, right? I got props everywhere. The little kid who's so excited. It's okay. That's what it looks like when it's all like deflated dreams, man. And it doesn't have to be. We can. And I love this because, oh my God, I've got props everywhere. I got checks in here. Jesus, well, I'm just busy here. But so the little kid walks in, he's like this, and we do this in life. Oh, look at my balloon, my balloon, my balloon. And we're happy as anything, right? Life is going really good. Ah! right? No, did I just scream like that? I did. But here's the deal, man. Because we're always happy when it's not. And then what wisdom I got from this woman, I said, what do you do when your balloon pops? You get another one. You get another one. Did you know there's endless balloons, but it doesn't feel like it when life looks like this? When life looks like it was up in the air high, man. Then you get caught in it. I broke my balloon. Why did my balloon break? What did I think? Especially in this philosophy. What was I thinking? Why did my balloon pop? Why didn't it go like this? That's the false balloon. Wait. Oh, man. I was almost home, baby. I was almost home. Because you blow it up and you don't want to. Oh, I had it almost to a science. But you know what? That's how life is. You think you got it all mapped out. Got your balloon waiting. So then you just go, you know what? There's the past. But how many of us have carried this into the future? Yeah, I want it all. I want it all. Oh, except when I did that. And then you grab the balloon, the right one. That's God breath, man. And then what's great about this is that when you let your breath go, when you let your word go, do you see where it went? Everywhere. Good, A+ for Marion. Head over there. And that wasn't set up either. Rumi tells us. Did you get something out of my demonstration, children? Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. If we could really see each other right now in that energetic field, it would be doing more than the cosmic shuffle. It's just everywhere. I'm really proud of us. I know it was us who got on a plane and us who came over here. And you know, you ask yourself sometimes, at least I do, I've seen my balloon blow up so many times in greatness. And it's popped, and I've gotten back up, and I've been joyful about it, and then it didn't. And then you ask yourself, you know, why can't I do this again? We've already proven to ourselves that we can get back up again. Many, 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 many times, right? So today, as Neville Goddard would say, if you will assume your desire and live there as though it were true, listen to that one, live there as though it were true. No power on earth can stop it from becoming a fact. Nothing. So wherever you are in your life right now, I invite you to find that really deep core. We were also talking the other day about God, and you know, sometimes finding the self to the self, finding God, you would think it would be like more trumpets blowing and a little more hallelujah. But sometimes it's very quiet. And sometimes it's even lonely. I never thought I could actually say sometimes it's lonely finding the God within me. But it's not sad, it's just sometimes lonely because until I can find that part of me that I call good, I call God, then I will not feel complete for me. So I think we come here every Sunday to just get to know the self even a little more. And sometimes there's balloons. Sometimes there's musical extravaganzas. But all the time, just remember, there's always you. We are never alone. We have a power that is moving through us, that is quiet sometimes. It's loving. And if you ever wonder where God is, just take your and go. There's something magical about feeling the breath of God on yourself. When we speak, that's why it's important to know when we speak and how we speak, and maybe perhaps be a little quiet. Because when we speak, no matter what words are coming out, we're breathing upon our brothers and sisters. We're breathing the breath of God. Well, take your balloons. They're all yours. Namaste. We got Kyle. You ready, Kyle?
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you lead the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. And may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Yeah. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. And I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. And I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I know you have it all. Oh, well, I know that you have it all. I know that you have it all. Know that you have it. And may you be as fascinating as a slab bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health, less stress. May you have possessions, no measurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win the prize shining like the diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa. Or may the road that's paved be the road that you follow. Yeah. Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. And I know that you have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. Don't need the money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. And I know that you have it all. 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 Oh, I know that you have it all.
Woo!
Yeah,
I love all the music. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so, okay.
We're doing good. We're right on time.
I know, we thought we were going to go over, but I don't think we are much.
Well,
so.
much.
Yeah,
So there we go. So this is our time of affirmative giving. And let's just take a moment to talk about the law of circulation. Well, not really talk about it. Let's just say a few words and we'll move right on. But I want to let you know that giving and receiving, there's a reason why they call it that. It's because we give and then we receive. And it is such a wonderful opportunity, and people online, it is such a wonderful opportunity to know that we can give. And this is a giving community. And I am so grateful for that. And so I think that this is a time to really, really thank ourselves for everything in life that is so giving. It's not just about money, even though cash is just fabulous. It does really crazy things. It's like pays bills and lets you be where you are. But that's that part of it. What's behind it? Where's the energy in money? That's the exciting part. What does that energy do? And so for me, my new birthday, because it's like a new year for us all, I'm just going to continue to get more and more excited about the energy of money, the energy of giving. And also, please, I know you might think you're receivers, but sometimes it's not always easy to receive. Receive. And that means you're wonderful. Yeah, I know. But, no, there's no but. You're wonderful. You're a magnet. You know what I mean? We need to get our butts out of there, don't we? And we need to just know how wonderful we are. So thank you from the bottom of our beings for everything that you give to the center, and most of all, what you give to yourself. And online as well.
Thank you. All right, let's have a little music.
Oh. He goes, I wasn't sure how long he was going, but I'm going to go boom.
All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart. My gratitude goes out to everything near and far, and all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all.
Grateful for it all. Wow. Does that speak to me? Maybe it speaks to those of us here in this room and beyond. I'm so grateful for the energy that's in these baskets. It's the energy that propelled us 8 years ago to move forward. Mahalo, mahalo to each person everywhere who has given of their heart, given of their time, given of their funds, all of it. I'm grateful for it all.
Who's taking this? Mr. Glenn, thank you.
I was playing the role of Ruth Doobie.
I know. We better make sure she's okay, because she was supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we had a special note for her.
Yeah, we had a special.
So this is a moment, our children, just to let you know, we've checked across the street. They're not available to go there, so that's okay. We're just going to, we know that something will open up in the building or something will open up in that wonderful space. Yes, right? So as big as it goes, but we do know that they're always here in our hearts. And I'd like to take an opportunity for us to go to that inner child, that inner you that is so powerful that I actually call God. And actually put your hand on your heart if you choose, and then we'll do our affirmation for our inner child and for everyone online and all of the children everywhere.
I am amazing. I am perfect. I am magnificent. And I love me. Yes, and all your children too. That was great.
Yeah.
All right, so we just have a couple of things to let you know about. That please, this Thursday night at 6 o'clock, I will lead a labyrinth walk here. And if you have never walked a labyrinth, please don't miss this. I don't care how many people show up this time. I'm going to do it. Last time we didn't have any sign-ups, so I didn't. But this time, if I'm walking it by myself, I'll walk it by myself. It's a very powerful meditation. I'm calling it Walk the Quantum Field because that's what you're doing. You're in the quantum field all the time, and this is just to accentuate it and to set your intentions and walk this and have this experience of walking and setting your intention and listening to spirit, and you will not be sorry. I totally invite you to come
Rev D.
on Thursday at 6. And Reverend D, come on up and talk about your new class.
Rev D. I was just taking
Reverend
the place.
Diane.
I was just taking the place of
I
Charles.
guess you could use this, right? I'm putting her on one.
Reverend D here.
There we go.
And here we go. You guys thought you'd get away with the summer with no classes, but I have been so inspired by this new book I'm reading by Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor. She wrote The Stroke of Insight, and if you recall, she's a neuroanatomist who watched herself have a stroke and then come out of it to be teaching again and doing everything that she's doing. But she has written a book called Whole Brain Living. And what I am finding so inspiring is that the connection to science of mind treatment and the science of mind is here. The new brain science explains why and how our spiritual mind treatments work. And I'm just really inspired by it. So I asked Reverend Rita and Patrick if I could do a little class on it. It'll be 2 nights, August. I brought this up.
11th and 18th.
Okay, I brought it up here so that I could find my notes. August 11th and 18th, thank you very much, from 6 to 8 p.m. It will be live streamed, so if you can't be, thank you so much, Rob, for making yourself available for that. If you can't be here for one or both nights, for whatever reason, you can still participate in the class. And so I'm very happy to be presenting that. Please join me and
sign up out there.
oh yeah, you can sign up now. Charles is even now holding the flyer. Thank you very much. And the books will be available in the bookstore. Of course, you can get them online, but they'll be available right here conveniently for you. So please join us in August for this amazing journey together.
Yay.
Mahalo.
Reverend D, thank you. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, so I think that's it, right? Yes, that's all we need to tell you right now. And there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember what it was. Couldn't have been too important. But thank you, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yay. It was so beautiful. So we're just going to close out with one of my favorite songs.
I think we're going to do this favorite song.
And if you guys want to dance, you can.
So, we've been sitting long enough in our life. I don't care. Let's throw all caution to the wind. Get yourselves up. Let yourselves move. Uh-oh.
Been working so hard, keep punching my card. 8 hours forward. Oh, tell me what I got. I got this feeling, time's just holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling, oh, it sounds terrible this time. Tonight I gotta cut loose, foot loose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on before we crack. Lose your blues, everybody cut foot loose. Everybody cut foot loose.
All right, keep dancing. I'm going to thank some people here. So I would like to thank Anna Myers and Yana for being our Malama team today. And can we give a big hand of applause to Kiana for her beautiful decorations, and Sue Wood. Thank you very much, and the flowers and the lei and all of it. And Charles Wolfork, thank you for everything you do and for getting us in our technical issues today. Thank you for getting us through them. All right, and Ron Stover and Rob Jones, our beautiful Rob Jones back there, and Jonathan Lee, thank you, thank you, thank you. And can we thank Saber Kauka for her beautiful blessing, and Roseanne Jones for her beautiful treatment, and Glenn and Sue Wood for Counting the Abundance, and Kyle LeBenz. Oh my God, we have so many people to thank. And Melissa and Trishana for joining me on the song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Melissa for her work on the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am so grateful for CSL Kauai and what it has done for all of our lives. I know we are magnificent. I know we continue to go from here in that magnificence and spread that magnificence all over this planet. So I am grateful, 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 as I just say, and so it is.
You're playing so cool, obeying every rule. Dig way down in your heart. You're yearning, burning for somebody tell you that life ain't passing you by. I'm trying to tell you it will if you don't even try. Yeah. Now I got a footloose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on before we crash. Lose your blues. Everybody cut footloose. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Oh, everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut footloose. Keep going.